You see the little shit going. That's a video. What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some counterpunching news to counterpunch concerning Deontay Wilder's fans. Look, February 22nd has came and went. February 22nd was a beautiful time. I was about to leave the country, enjoy a nice vacation. Fresh off a Tyson Fury victory of Deontay Wilder by 7th round stoppage. The buzz was was spinning. The birds was chirping. Everything was crimson and clover. However, that was February. March, April 1st, we still have the same people crying. I mean, mad, like that racist hatred mad type of feeling. You know, you get that vibe as though like these were almost like Nazis getting mad at Joe Louis for knocking out Max Mellon, that type of mad. Guts and Falcon, you know, shit like that. And now these guys are trying to convince whoever would listen. I'm not going to say any names. We already know who the culprits are. There's no need to give them recognition. That Tyson Fury should give Deontay Wilder's belt back. And there's more. Wait. Give his belt back. And then make the loss a no contest. Now, why? Because they claim, because of the glove gate, all the stuff combined. Because we can just put it in one big pipe now and smoke it. From the excuses that were snatched out of the imagination of the biased fans of Deontay Wilder, the Tyson Fury haters, the other spectators of the casuals. They want it to be overturned and call it a no contest. Seeing what we saw. And the excuse for that is, oh, well, how is he going to do what he did in the first fight? Hit him with so many different power punches and didn't phase Wilder. And then in the second fight, hit him with punches and he all of a sudden falls down. He has to be cheating by default, right? That's the narrative. And therefore, if he is cheating, we can't prove that he is cheating. But if he is, we know that he is. We feel in our heart that he is. No, you're convinced that you are from a race of people that cannot be defeated. So did the Nazis. The Nazis believed the same shit. That's why they parade and high-fived and chest bumped and put up 3 like this and all that type of shit when Max Mellon beat Joe Louis. Because they thought Hitler's mentality was he thought that a race of like blonde-haired, blue-eyed people are better or superior over other people that are not, that don't look the way he looks. These people are in a similar situation and they have a similar mindset, believe it or not. They think because Deontay Wilder is a black man, he possibly cannot be beat by Tyson Fury, which is a white man. Right? Well, and if he does, it has to be some kind of foul play. That's what they're saying. So if you're already convinced that that will never happen, you're already going to think that he cheated, even if you can prove that you can't, and that he didn't cheat. You're still going to believe that anyway. So you're still going to believe at the end of the day that Tyson Fury cheated. So there's nothing that convinces you otherwise. If someone gave them some truthful facts, they will just look at it and disregard it. So if they're disregarding it, what's the point? Because they're already going to have that mindset. But the crazy idea is that they want this overturned because they don't have enough evidence. They don't have enough proof They don't have enough what it takes. They have a lot of speculation. They're reaching a lot. They're looking for something that's not there. They're doing that. Deontay Wilder drug, come on now. We already debunked that. They would have took a test. They would have found out something that was in his system that would have verified that he was drugged, because then he could easily say, I didn't feel right. Maybe it was in the water. It was in this and that and the other or whatever, right? I was drugged. But that didn't happen. Both of these guys passed all tests. The VADA tests were, everything was negative. So what else you got? Oh, glove gate. Oh, yeah, they took shit out of the gloves. Oh, no, the gloves were... He had his fucking fist in the wrist, which is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. And let me explain why that's stupid. If you have your wrist or your fist in the area that's supposed to be in the wrist area, how is that going to benefit you hurting somebody? Okay? That's not. And they're talking about what happened in the second fight compared to the first fight. Well, you guys are using the first fight as reference to something that you're supposed to use evidence in the second fight for. The first fight had nothing to do with it. If that was the case, he said if Tyson Fury was cheating in the first fight, Deontay Wilder himself even claimed, you have feather dusters for fist. He didn't feel it. So what difference would it make? It didn't make any fucking difference. So you guys are using, see back then, and you see back then he was wearing it. The left it was clearly in his, it not supposed to be. It was not, his hand was not in the glove. See, that's why he was able to inflict more damage. See, but that was from the first fight. Now you guys want to have the shit overturned. I wasn't gonna do a video about this, but you know what? I will. I've changed my mind because you guys have to understand something. When someone gets beat, it was because somebody was better than them that night. Okay? Now, however, these guys have fought twice already. They fought twice, and Tyson Fury jabbed him most of the time. He caught him with some good shots. He did actually started sitting down on his punches, and when he did rattle Deontay Wilder. Okay, Luis Ortiz hit him with a right hook that rattled him. As a punch he didn't see, it took him totally off guard, and Luis Ortiz knew this motherfucker's hurt. So it's not the fact that this guy's indestructible. It's not that he has a chin of granite steel. It's none of that. Okay, it's not that he's never been to the canvas before. It's none of that. It is the fact that Deontay Wilder can be hurt like any other heavyweight. He's a heavyweight fighter in the heavyweight division, and he got caught with some awkward shots. He got hit in the ear area, okay? Sugar Shane Mosley caught Jesse James Leha right behind the ear. It was a classic shot, right hand. It disembobulated Jesse James Leha. He never recovered from that. Andy Ruiz did the same thing to Anthony Joshua. Okay, he hit him right in the temple area. Right here. Boom, caught him right here. And he never recovered. It just kind of, it was a pressure point. It's a pressure point there. This is your temple. You have many pressure points, okay? All around your face. And those guys exposed one. Deontay Wilder was never the same after he got caught with that right hand, okay? But to want a fight returned because you do not want to face reality is simply ludicrous. Why are you doing that? You guys should give that shit up. Quit talking about the first fight in reference to the second fight. There were two different fights. Tyson Fury decided, and I know what happened. Let me explain to you guys, you Wilder fans, if you really, really want to know what happened in those two fights. Tyson Fury used a strategy that Ben Davison, his trainer at the time, instructed him to do. He's faster, he's a better boxer, so why use the risk? He can't hit you with the right hand, that powerful right hand that Deontay Wilder has, so why risk it? We're going to step on the outside, we're going to box every so often, we're going to feint, we're going to throw a right hand, okay? That's what Tyson Fury mostly did. He feinted, he taunted, he threw the jab, okay? And it took Deontay Wilder maybe 3 rounds to figure out, I can jab with this motherfucker. And he started jabbing in the 4th round. And what did he do? He caught Tyson Fury. But why did he catch him? Because Tyson Fury was constantly concentrating on his jab. So if you got a guy that his primary weapon is jab, 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 right? What can you mostly catch him with? Another jab. You can jab with a jabber. You just don't supposed to hook with a hooker. But you can jab with a jabber. And that's exactly what Deontay Wilder did. He did Deontay Wilder stiff jabbed him, caught him, boom. Because Tyson Fury wasn't accustomed to Deontay Wilder throwing the jab. Then all of a sudden in the 4th round, he decided to start throwing jabs. Maybe he started listening to Mark Breland. Maybe so, maybe not. Maybe he remembered what Mark Breland said because nothing else was working, because he was missing with his big, huge punches that he was throwing all night and he was missing all night. That shit started and it kept on until the 9th round, and he caught Tyson Fury. Okay, Tyson Fury ducked a little too slow and he caught him right here. Boom! When he was dipping under that shot. Actually, it was on this side. It was his right hand, right? So, and he went down. But then he got up and Deontay said, hey, I got him. You know, this opening is open. Now let me exploit this opening. Let me take this guy out. But he couldn't do so. And honestly, that particular round could have been a round like the 3rd round of Ruiz-Joshua. Why? Because Deontay Wilder then started acting wild, throwing wild, becoming wild, being who he really is. Wild is Wilder, right? Wilder is wild. So that's what he started doing. He started throwing those looping, winging, windmill punches. And what started happening? Tyson Fury started to punch in between those punches. But guess what happened? He started to connect himself with Deontay Wilder. But no one really noticed because the momentum was in the favor of Wilder. Why? Because he knocked down Tyson Fury in the 9th round. And anytime you see a fight like especially a boxing match where it's one guy pretty much controlling his jab, and that's pretty much the scenario, okay? That's the narrative of the fight. That's the story of the fight. And then something happens to disrupt that. Boom! Ninth round knockdown. Then everyone's looking at Deontay. But people wasn't really paying attention that Tyson Fury started throwing in between those winging, long, wild punches that Deontay Wilder was throwing. Okay? 10th round, 11th round, 12th round, right? Deontay Wilder caught him. He survived the count, which was probably the most important thing of the fight. It wasn't the fact that Tyson Fury was winning, because he was winning from his boxing ability. That was the strategy. That was the game plan that they implemented and was successfully doing until he went down. So the magnificent part of the first fight was the fact that Tyson Fury got his ass up in time. Okay? So, what happened in the 12th round? Tyson Fury got up and duplicated the thing he did in the 9th round. He started fighting back, throwing in between these punches. Deontay Wilder punched himself out trying to get him out of there. He couldn't because his punches were too wild. He had poor punch selection, obviously. The right hand got the man down, but the right hand couldn't finish the man off, people. But what did Tyson Fury really do? Tyson Fury started throwing flurries himself. Okay? He didn't get too greedy. Now, he could have tried for the knockout himself. Why? Because he hit Deontay Wilder with a right hand, followed with a left hook, and Deontay buckled. And then he assumed the same position, mind you, that he had most of the second fight. So what Tyson Fury realized is, I can knock this Dawsa out. You know, they call him Dawsa. I can knock out the Dawsa, the bum, right? That's how he had, I'm going to stop him. So guess what? Ben Davison, and this is what happened. Ben Davison didn't like that idea, okay? And you know who else had that idea of being more aggressive? Freddie Roach. See, people don't realize that. That's why Ben Davison and Freddie Roach fell out, because they had two different game plans. They had two different ideologies, okay? So, Freddie Roach didn't come back, but neither did Ben Davison. He didn't want Ben Davison to leave. Ben Davison didn't have confidence in Tyson Fury that he could knock out and stop Deontay Wilder. So therefore he left. He left to go with Billy Joke Saunders, and train him, right? And that's what he did. And that's what he's doing to this day. But Javon Sugar Stewart Hill, right, had faith that he could. Maybe he saw that same vision in the 12th round. But he was like, if you can fight every fight in the 12th round minus the knockdown, people, okay, you can possibly get Deontay Wilder out of there. And guess what? The rest is history. So we can't say, and Wilder fans, stop arguing that Tyson Fury didn't do anything to hurt, to harm, to disrupt, to stop the progress of Deontay Wilder. Because he did. The legs don't lie. His legs buckled when he got hit with that right hand and left hook, and it was the left hook that did it. You know, but he got caught flush with that right. But I didn't see him buckle until he got hit with the left. Okay, so to be fair. But what did Deontay Wilder do? He surely seen that he was hurt. He was honestly hurt in the Ortiz rematch. When Ortiz caught him, before he caught him with the right, Ortiz threw a combination and caught Deontay Wilder. That's why he went back to the corner. Okay? Remember, he was in the corner for a while, and Ortiz should have assaulted him, but I think Ortiz was trying to preserve himself because unlike the first fight, he didn't want to punch himself out. That's why he let him out off the ropes. Then he got on the ropes like an idiot and got caught with the right hand. Down he went, and he didn't beat the count. Okay? But Tyson Fury sealed the deal and finished the deal. He got him in the corner where Deontay Wilder likes to retreat to, and he made his corner stop it. That's it. There's no reason for a no contest. There's no reason to give Deontay Wilder's belt back. Because guess what? It's not his fucking belt no more. It's the WBC belt. It belongs to whoever beats the champion. Deontay Wilder was the champion. Okay? So the belt belongs to Tyson Fury. There. You guys have been counterpunched. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.